This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Hey, it's Conrad Thompson, and you're listening to Grilling JR with the voice of wrestling, Mr. Jim Ross. Jim, how are you, man?
I'm good. Getting ready for a big weekend, Conrad. I'm doing good. Pumped up, ready to roll.
I think everybody's fired up, man. All of a sudden, All Out is the hottest ticket around. People are excited to see CM Punk back in the ring against Darby Allin. Of course, we've also got Christian Cage and Kenny Omega going to hook up, and a whole host of other big-time main events. It's going to be a fun weekend if you're an AEW fan.
Yeah, it's going to be a good weekend, and tickets are selling well. I think we're sold out at the pay-per-view on Sunday.
Oh yeah,
a lot of stuff going on in Chicago. Depending on when you're hearing this broadcast, Dynamite Live on Wednesday night there, and then our Friday night show.
Rampage, baby, come on.
Will air on Friday night, ironically. And so that'll be fun. It'll be live. Nothing can go wrong, they say. And Conrad, you got adfreeshows.com's got a pretty busy weekend as well.
Absolutely. Our top guys are going to be celebrating. We got a whole host of events, and including some double top secret special surprises we're pretty excited about. But Chicago's the place to be this weekend, so make plans to join us if you can. It's going to be a fight, and I guess everywhere else you enjoy pay-per-view for All Out, man. This is probably going to be another pay-per-view record for you guys.
I think it has a chance, no doubt. There's so much momentum going into the event. It would lend one to assume that it would be better than previous pay-per-views. So I hope it is. That's the idea. A lot of people are working very hard to help build that momentum. I think the inclusion of CM Punk has been extraordinary. Not that we thought that shouldn't be a surprise. So Tony Khan's on a roll with his hires and pending hires and all those things, apparently. So it's interesting days lie ahead. And it's very interesting to see how this pay-per-view is what's going to happen at the end of the day. I don't know what people expect. It's hard to judge the audience anymore on some things that they like or they don't like. But one thing we know, that the audience is still very opinionated. And I don't know that that's a bad thing. Just no matter how you perceive it and how you take it.
I'm fired up about it. I think Chicago is one of my favorite towns to watch wrestling in, and I think it's going to be one incredible week. So
like this weekend, it's a key moment. This is probably the most significant week in AEW history.
I agree.
3 live shows. As we were recording this, and I'm getting ready to fly to Pittsburgh. That'd be a good deal. Where's JR? Oh, he's that old bastard forgot where he's going. He's in Pittsburgh. He can't even remember the name of our company. He thinks Kenny Omega is a WWE champion. Oh,
See you next week on WWE Dynamite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I think it's just a crucial week, and I hope everybody understands that and rises to the occasion. This is game week, man. This is game week, and our big game is Sunday night on pay-per-view. But man, leading into it, the shows that we're doing live in Chicago leading into the pay-per-view are just as important, because that's your infomercial. You're selling, and giving people a reason to buy and spend their money on the show, which I think was going to deliver like crazy. When CM Punk called out Darby Allin, I have to tell you, I was a little shocked. I didn't see that one coming, Conrad.
Really?
No, I didn't. Well, you got 2 baby faces.
Right.
And you got one's returning after 7 years plus. And the other young cat is on fire. Darby's one of our fastest growing homegrown stars. Somebody's got to go down. And I just love the kind of the mystique of that match. I think Christian and Kenny Omega, because all they've heard is the CM Punk got the big Road Warrior pop and this, that, and the other. And the TV ratings have been amazing. And Punk's the it guy. And he is right now, no doubt. I think they're going to take this personally and work their ass off.
They're going to put on a show.
Yeah, not that they didn't work, they had worked their ass off before. But I think they're going to put out extra effort to tell an amazing story. But, you know, then you got a cage match. The cage match is going to be amazing with those guys that are in it. So I'm pumped. I'm pumped about it. The whole show is going to be good. I just wonder sometimes how many announcers we'll have out there. Maybe 8. You know,
I was teasing Tony. We did the podcast movement thing last month in Nashville, and Tony came and sat down, and I held up 1 finger and then 2 and then 3 and then 4. And I said, 4 announcers for an hour show, because it had just been announced the night before. And of course, Tony, in typical Tony fashion, says, "Fuck you, Conrad Thompson." So,
Conrad, always good to talk to you. And of course, we appreciate, Conrad and I both appreciate your business, folks.
Absolutely.
We really do. We're grateful that you've made us part of your listing or your entertainment family. We're not going to let you down ever. You don't see us missing a week. The show's not late. We're here for you, and we're going to stay here for you. So we really appreciate it. I've always found these shows to be very cathartic, and I hope the fans enjoy how we break them down, where you find a trend. We had a trend today on the show, how it was booked, right? I mean,
yep.
Kept identifying it. It followed a trail. It followed a trail that ended in a 3-minute, 33-second main event. So, hello, it's not crazy. But in any event, we appreciate you listening, and your feedback is imperative, and we appreciate that as well. So I just can't say how grateful I am to be affiliated with the Ad Free Network. Folks, I don't understand this. If you're a real wrestling fan, if you're listening to this show, by God, you're a real wrestling fan.
Yes, sir.
You're a pro wrestling fan, and there's nothing in the world wrong with that. You know, I've overcome bad marriages that didn't like pro wrestling. Well, you know, it's not going to work out for us long term, because this is what I do, and I'm committed to it, and I believe in it. But man, oh man, the things we get to talk about here and all that stuff, I'm just very grateful that I found it very cathartic. Today's show was cathartic to me. I still have the same opinion of the show. I didn't like it, but at least we identified why it didn't work, and how if you're booking a show, some things you need to avoid. And so anyway, I'm babbling here, but I really I wasn't crazy about doing this show because I didn't know the topic would be good enough, because I didn't have good memories of it.
Right.
That's all. But like so many other times that you booked a card or a topic, we overachieved. It came better than I thought it was going to be. So that's one of the magics of the show, and we're going to try to maintain the magic. And for those of you that are going to be in Chicago this weekend, you know, follow adfreeshows.com, and you'll find where to find me, because I'm not exactly sure, but I think I got a little something to do on Saturday afternoon. So I'm excited about that. I'm forsaking going to the Cubs game. I believe it's a Cubs game, to go to do this a bit. And, but it's going to be, I'll trade it off. I'll go to another Cubs game some other time. This is one of those once in a lifetime opportunities, by and large, because of talents. You know, you find out where our mortality isn't established. It's not firm. It's just day to day.
Yeah. And Jim, we got something so special, we can't even promote it.
That's scary, Conrad. That's scary. And we're actually going to have an audience there. We're going to do what we're going to do. So, and I promise you this, folks, I'll leave you with this. Me saying that probably relieves some of you. When's he going to shut up? It will be one of the most talked about scenarios of the entire ad-free shows weekend.
Yes.
And what's it mean? Oh, and then all your lovely, what do you call it? Innuendo and
rumor
gossip.
and innuendo.
Rumor and innuendo. Yeah, I'm sorry. You got your own words, you got your own buzzwords, your own gimmicks. It will be much discussed. And what did that mean? It meant we entertained the shit out of you for a couple of hours.
Yes, sir.
And then we went on about our business. So anyway, I'm looking forward to everything this weekend, and I'm pumped, man. Let's get it going.
And we'll see you next week right here on Grilling JR with the voice of wrestling, Mr. Jim Ross.
Have a good week, everybody. See you in Chicago.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.